Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 19 of Movie Fanatics.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we're one away from 20 episodes, and we'll announce what we're going to do for episode 20 next Tuesday at the end of the stream. So, of course, my co-host is here. Michael, what's up, dude?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Had an interesting day at work, so let's just get right to it. And we have a special guest popping in here tonight. You guys saw him on last week's show, so decided to invite him back on. It's my boy, Jacob Hubbard.
Woo!
What's up, my guy?
I just got a shower.
Yeah, we could tell by your hair.
It could be raining, Michael. You assume that? Dumbass. I'm just kidding.
Dumbass.
I'm eating dinner though, so I'm gonna be annoying while on this stream.
That'll be fine.
Still, Jacob, I didn't watch Pulp Fiction yet.
Of course.
Shocker. Is it gonna be a weekly thing now?
Yeah,
it might as well be at this point. So, but Jacob, how are you doing today, man?
I watched the original Karate Kid for you, Michael, and look what you do to me.
Oh no!
I give you a round of applause.
There you go. But Jacob, how are you doing today, man?
Pretty freaking good. Got home, saw a certain video on social media, made me cheer up, whatever. So yeah.
There you go.
I had a good day. My sister finally got her nursing pin.
There we go. There we go.
Now a nurse.
That's awesome, dude.
My sister's a pharmacist. She got her, I think she got her doctorate.
Nice.
Yes, sir. So, yeah. But again, I'll announce what we're going to do for episode 20 at the end of this stream because it's going to be a special episode for us.
Wait. What about you, Luke? How's your day?
Oh, yeah, just another day at work. I mean, at least I was able to get done early. So that's always a good thing. But when I got back to my apartment, I was fucking tired. Like, I literally was tired. I was just like, I'm just gonna crash on my couch. So,
and he did.
That was exactly what I did. But yeah. So, yeah, we got some interesting topics lined up here for tonight. We'll get to it when we get to them. But of course, let's begin with weekend box office. And Michael's already got it pulled up here. Let's take a look. So, Lilo and Stitch is still cracking in at number one. It has passed over $750 million worldwide, which is crazy, but at the same time, not really surprising.
I'm not
like,
surprised.
Especially like, you know, like with how popular of an IP Lilo and Stitch is, it's like it's guaranteed it's going to make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So, but with a 48% drop, in second place was Ballerina with $24.5 million, which is kind of unfortunate, honestly.
I knew it was going to be coming in at 2 or 3 this weekend.
I mean, I did too, but damn, man, 25 million domestically, 52 million worldwide. Wow.
That is, yeah. Wow.
A $90 million budget. Yeah, that movie is in the shit. Good movie.
It was really solid, dude. I really enjoyed that.
26 million international.
Not looking too good for that one.
What do you think happened? What do you think?
I think because we have another movie coming out this weekend that we already know is going to make more money than that.
Yep.
I think that's probably why, but at the same time, it's like there's a lot of people out there that love the John Wick movies that should have went and seen this.
They don't care.
So my friend, who was a diehard John Wick fan, didn't know this was a John Wick movie. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, Ballerina, that's not John Wick. I was like, you didn't see the From the World of John Wick? He's like, oh, that's actually like a part of it. Like, is John Wick in it? So I feel like, honestly, I feel like the marketing, unfortunately, I complained about it in my review, but I guess they had to push it harder. They had to push that this was really a John Wick kind of movie because all the other John Wick movies do really well. So, and I guess Ana de Armas isn't just a superstar, I guess. I mean, I think she's great, but like, I guess she's not someone that brings theater people to butts.
She's not like she's not like Keanu Reeves, where it's like she can like pull in audiences, like that kind of way.
That's why it's probably not doing well, because they know that Keanu Reeves is not in it.
No, he is in it.
He is in it. And they put him on the poster. Hell, look at the title. The movie's called From the World of John Wick. I thought that was part of the advertisement. No, that is the title of the movie.
I thought it was part of the advertisement too, but
I thought it was going to be simply called Ballerina.
It's better if we just call it Ballerina.
That's what it's called. But because of this box office number, they said, hey, Lionsgate was like, hey, we need to put John Wick on this title because we need people to know this is a John Wick movie. That didn't work, obviously.
Nope. Which is very unfortunate. Yeah. It is unfortunate that the film is not doing great, because I did go see it on Thursday night. Just didn't get a chance to review it. I had a great time. I just kind of wish that I just felt like, slapping on the John Wick name felt forced, in my opinion. Like, it was kind of just like, yeah, we need everybody to come and see this, so let's just slap on John Wick.
Before we move on, what's up, Marvel and DC Marshlands?
What's going on?
Ethan Ruther.
Yeah, and Ethan. So, and in third place with a 46% drop, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Not looking too good with that one. Not looking too good.
I mean, we all knew, though, because it cost like $400 million.
Michael?
I mean, that movie had to make $1 billion to break even. It's not happening.
Yeah, definitely not happening, because it literally came out the same weekend as a Disney live action remake to a popular IP. So there's no way. Yeah, there was literally no way that this was going to do as good.
I'm going to be honest with you. Even though it came out during Leon's Stitch, I don't even think it would have break even still. Like, I don't even think it would have.
I think you might be right, but I don't know.
No Mission Impossible movie has ever been close to $1 billion.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not any one of them has even made $1 billion. So, I mean, and plus Dead Reckoning didn't even make that much money because of the fact that Barbie and Oppenheimer were out the next weekend, and those like crushed box office records.
Yeah.
So
either way, I mean, it's still making money, so like I'm happy for it is, but I mean, we knew, all us moviegoers knew from the get-go this movie will not make its money back. It just wouldn't.
Which is deeply unfortunate. But hey, can still make money for all I care. Because I've been planning on going to go see it again. I think last week, or no, 2 weeks ago actually, when it was Karate Kid week. I think I'll go see it again tomorrow because I still want to give my support to it. Speaking of Karate Kid, 58% drop.
Wow, that's bad.
That's standard though. That's standard for box office drop. If your movie drops from 50 to 60% from its opening weekend, that'd be considered in studio format fine. That'd be the standard. If it's anything lower, like 40%, that's good. And then anything lower than that, it's like, oh my god, you're doing great. So that's standard for its second weekend.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That film is rough. Not good.
Now, to me, that one came out in the middle of too many great movies. Like that one was like just stuck there.
Yeah.
But it did pretty well opening weekend. So, I mean, either way, I mean, it made its money. But like, I never thought Karate Kid was going to be the biggest movie of the summer. I never thought that.
No, not even close. Final Destination Bloodlines, 41% drop. I think that isn't that film like over $300 million worldwide right now?
I think it's
Really?
really close. I think it's.
Let's take a look.
All right. Let's see here.
258 million worldwide.
Yep.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Shows people still care about this franchise.
Dude, it's been a pretty solid year for horror films when it came to box office. I mean, Sinners like crushed it at the box office.
Sinners is its own monster, man. That thing's different. that thing's its own category.
But hey, but still, as a horror film, an original horror film, crushed it.
Just original in general. I mean, yes, horror obviously is great for us horror fans, but just original movies in general, it's insane. It's like the 4th highest growing horror movie of all time now.
And that is awesome. Isn't the highest grossing one still It?
The first It. And then it's I think it's It, and I think it's Jaws, and then it's It Chapter 2, and then The Exorcist, and then Sinners. I may be wrong, but I know it's like something like that.
Gotcha. I mean, I knew the highest grossing horror film of all time was It.
It's pretty easy to predict,
Yeah, the first one, to be clear. But yeah, Final Destination Bloodline still killing it at the box office. That's awesome to see. Phoenician Scheme with $6 million.
2019.
But that was because of its limited release last week, because of it being in LA and New York last week. That's the reason why it had that big of an increase.
Yep.
So.
Well, you saw the Phoenician Scheme.
I did. I went and saw Phoenician Scheme.
And did you like it?
Really, really enjoyed it. I will tell you, Jacob, it is better than Asteroid City. I will say that for sure. It is better than Asteroid City. And I did take my mom to go see it, to see Phoenician Scheme. She said it was weird, but she had fun. Because this was actually my mom's very first Wes Anderson movie. So, but I felt like I was one of the only people in the theater that really got the humor, because barely anybody in my audience was laughing.
They probably didn't get it.
They don't know Wes Anderson like I do.
Well, the basketball scene was pretty funny.
The classic backhand layup. I love that shit. Or when Bryan Cranston gives Riz Ahmed the ball, and he's like, and then Benicio's like, Riz is like, I do not know what I am doing. I do not know how to play my game. It is utterly foreign to me. And he's like, and then Benicio's
really has that accent.
Yes, I'm not kidding you. It's funny. And then Benicio's like, you're good. He's like, I'm not good. But yeah, I wanted more Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston in that, though. I really did. So, but yeah, really, really had a good time with the Phoenician Scheme. See, Bring Her Back, 50% drop after this is its second weekend, right?
I think maybe second, maybe third.
Yeah, this had to. It was a second weekend.
Bomb.
Really do want to see it. But gotta wait for streaming.
You say bomb. It's an A24 movie. What movie doesn't bomb that's A24?
Yeah, that's true.
Death of the Unicorn.
That one was. Yeah, that one didn't do too well. I mean, Y2K was a huge bomb for them.
No, that's what I'm saying. All their movies usually do bomb. That's why they were like, "Hey, we're gonna start making movies that are more mainstream."
I think that that's
the thing
that
is
seems
that
like
they
why.
should put it that A24 should put all their films in theaters. Luke's theater doesn't even get A24 films.
His movie theaters get fucking Sony movies. His movie theater's weird.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even expect them to even get fucking Phoenician Scheme. So, because they didn't get Asteroid City, didn't expect them to get Phoenician Scheme. So simple as that.
Your theater's just picky with A24 films.
Oh, they're super picky. I mean, they've only gotten Iron Claw, Civil War, and Heretic.
Well,
that is
the main
Literally.
reason is you have two. Isn't it your auditorium, a theater, two auditoriums?
5.
5. Okay, yeah, they have to. That his movie theater has to play Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible, and the third biggest. They have to. His theater has to play those movies because that's how that movie theater makes its money. Because it's not a chain, so it's family.
It's not like it's not AMC, Regal, or Cinemark. It's not one of those chains.
So his theater has to have those big end movies, so then people will buy concessions because that's how movie theaters make their money. Mostly is because through there.
Because I think because I'm trying to remember when Iron Claw came out. I mean, it was a big weekend in of itself because you also had Migration and Aquaman, and also Wonka was still playing, so that kind of puts that into force. And then like Civil War, you had Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, which was making a shitload of money.
So I mean that's the main reason, but either way, Bring Her Back, good movie, very good movie.
I was trying to think of like the big one that was out, like when I saw here, I think it was probably Venom that was the big one when I saw Heretic. Yeah, it was Venom. So, but yeah, Sinners still kicking at the box office.
My theater is still playing it.
Oh man,
My Alamo got rid of it.
Nope.
My theater got rid of it when Final Destination came out, and that made me very sad.
Dang.
Well, we call Embrace because it's coming out next month.
Yep.
I don't understand. I know this is totally off topic, but why the hell? Like, I understand it was in there from April or whatever. That's pretty good. But why the hell is Sinners still like available on digital? That shit should be 90 days. That needs to be a rule in movie theaters. Like, your movie is playing theaters for 90 days. That is the rule. Like, to me.
It's the studio.
That really should be the rule.
They put that shit on digital way too quick, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much any movie. They put on digital way too fucking quickly.
No, yeah, every movie's doing it. It's so annoying. Like it really is. Like I'm waiting for them to be like, all right, watch Lilo and Stitch on Disney Plus right now. Like I thought Lilo and Stitch was going to cross 1 billion. It doesn't seem like it's going to, but like watch by the end of July or August, it'll be available on digital.
I was going to say Lilo and Stitch will be on Disney Plus at the end of July.
More than likely, but I was trying to think of like a good example of like Mickey 17. Like Mickey 17's a big studio movie, but I know it didn't make any money, but like it was like a month after it was released in theaters.
Hell, isn't Final Destination available on digital now?
A couple weeks it will be. Or think like freaking The Monkey. Like it took like about a month and a half for it to hit digital.
I think the rule should be 90 days. That's my opinion.
I agree with you.
I 100% agree.
It's the studio's decision that makes that. I think when they want it on digital.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just decisions like that are fucking weird.
Blame
so,
COVID.
Yep. 100%. But yeah, let's see. Thunderbolts, 49% drop. Yeah.
It's not.
That's pretty. No, it won't. I mean, it lost Marvel $100 million. So
yep.
That sucks.
Freaking Dangerous Animals.
$1 million.
Wow.
And that's all from 940 showings.
Yeah. Thank you, IFC, for making this in theaters like at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock showings for the movie.
I couldn't. I thought it was just me, and then I saw people on Twitter was like, "Why is it only at 9 o'clock?" I was like, so it's not just my movie theater. Like that was actually like a worldwide thing.
My Alamo Drafthouse is doing the same thing.
It has to be something to do with the distribution. It has to be.
That's kind of weird because it's the same company that distributed Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh wait. Look at this. It's its first open weekend. It was only put in 1,955 theaters. So it wasn't even put in as many theaters as you would like normally put like a brand new movie in. So yeah, it wasn't even a big release.
and it only has domestic.
Yeah, it only has domestic, which I think it comes out in Australia next week. I could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really want to see it. I really want to see Dangerous Animals.
It was fun. It's a little overhyped, I think, but it was still solid. It was solid.
Oh, you okay?
Hiccups.
Yeah. Let's see, and then Friendship, 58% drop. It'll be on digital in I think next week. Actually, I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
I think it's going to be very divisive. I think when more people see it, depends on what kind of person you like or not.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a divisive one for sure.
I heard it's a very funny movie.
If you like it, then go and watch a show on Netflix. You'll love it. I think you'll leave. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make the judgment on that when I do see it. Last Rodeo, don't care. Did anybody hear about this movie called The Ritual with Al Pacino?
No.
I did. It's playing in a theater that's 25 miles away from me, and I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? It is a horror film. What's weird is
it's an Exorcist horror film, basically.
Every time I saw the trailer,
that Al Pacino did.
I don't know. I'll look into it. But Jacob, keep going.
Okay. Well, this movie has a 0% Rotten Tomatoes.
I think it's I think the last time I checked, it was at a 5%.
Oh, it went up. Oh, good for it.
Yeah, someone took pity on it.
Yeah,
it sounds like it's horrible.
If it wasn't 25 miles away, this was totally a movie I would totally watch and review. But I was Old Restless stole my fucking answer. I was about to say
Devil's Advocate. Yeah, with Keanu Reeves.
Does that count?
I'd honestly count it. Yeah.
I'd count it.
Like Devil's Advocate definitely feels like a horror movie.
It's a good movie.
Fucking great movie, dude. But I was trying to see like what other horror films there are that Al Pacino was in. There's not really much that I'm looking through.
Usually, you think of Al Pacino, you think of action films.
You think like
gangsters,
like gangster flicks, like Scarface and The Irishman. Think of those, or the Godfather.
I was gonna say
Godfather. I almost forgot about Godfather for some reason.
He's the main actor in Godfather.
God damn.
This is his second horror. This is his second horror film.
Yep, after Devil's Advocate.
Well, no one saw it, so
that should tell you that everyone actually does care about this movie.
Dan Stevens is in it, though. I love Dan Stevens.
I love Dan Stevens, but
it's like they had a Dogma re-release.
They did have a Dogma re-release.
Oh man, I still have not seen that movie. I do want to though.
It's good. I don't. It's not one of my favorites.
It's not like the Kevin Smith movie that you like rewatch all the time, like like Clerks or something like that. Like.
And then next week, Life of Chuck should bounce up in numbers. Obviously,
I'm actually looking.
Yeah, because it was a limited release last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm assuming your theater's not getting it, Luke.
You probably should figure by this point. My theater hasn't put up the show times yet, but we'll see.
I heard that people said don't go into it as like a Tom Hiddleston film because he's only in it for like some scenes.
He's in it for maybe 20 minutes.
Because again, because Jacob, I think you said the whole film is the act structure is backwards.
Yeah, it starts at the end of the story and then it's told backwards. So by the end of the movie, it's a kid.
All right.
So
okay,
Tom Hiddleston's in the second chapter, and that chapter's if I remember correctly, that was the shortest chapter, and it was like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. It's set, but I was looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score for The Ritual. It's at a fucking 7% with 56 reviews.
Hey, it's rising, guys. It might get to a 10.
People are taking pity on it now.
It might get to a 10.
Because I was trying to think. I remember Borderlands debuted with a 0%. I think that's up to a 10 now.
People are gonna be like, this movie sucks.
I was trying to take a look. Yeah, I was right.
It got a
either or. The film was fucking awful.
It got a 4.6 on IMDb.
Wow.
That's how you know this film is shit.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be talking about that for the rest of the year. That's for sure. But I think that'll cover the basis for this.
Minecraft movie 62% drop.
I don't even know why you read that one. That one's on its way out.
And I mean, The Accountant too has already freaking hit Amazon Prime. So
my dad literally just watched that this weekend for free.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know why that's still there.
What do you think of it?
Well, The Accountant 2?
No,
yeah. It was solid. It was good. Nothing crazy. My friend is in the scene, the dance scene in the bar scene. My friend is in it. I was like, "Wait, you're in the scene?" She's like, "Yeah, I was dancing with Ben Affleck." I was like,
"What?"
Oh, what?
I was like, "Damn,
dude, that's awesome, man."
She was an extra, and so I was like, "Oh shit."
Did she get to talk to him?
I didn't ask her all the questions, but she was an extra, so I think she told me she isn't seen in the movie, but she was there. Like she's in the scene. I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
There we go, dude. That is awesome. But yeah, I mean, I had a really solid time with The Accountant too. That's another one I just didn't really feel like reviewing. I mean, I liked it a lot. Just it wasn't like one I just didn't want to waste my time reviewing.
It's one of those movies where like I enjoyed it, but I forgot it even came out this year. If that tells you anything, I've already forgot it came out this year. So
that should tell you something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, I'm one of those people. I still think the first one is better
by a mile. I think
the first one is better. I mean, I respect the people that say the sequel's better, but the first one is like awesome. Like I love the first one. All right, so that's it for weekend box office. Let's go ahead and talk about some recent trailers that have been released. One I would like to talk about. I did see in front of I saw it in front of the Phoenician Scheme. It's a little movie called Good Fortune, where basically Keanu Reeves plays as this like angel.
Oh yeah, that played in front of John Wick.
Yeah, I got that in front of Ballerina as well.
What's it called?
Good Fortune. It's directed by Aziz Ansari.
Oh, nice.
That looks pretty funny. Honestly, I saw that trailer and I was like, that's pretty funny.
I like Aziz Ansari.
Yeah. But also got the trailer for this movie called In Front of a Phoenician Scheme. Also got a trailer for a movie called The Roses with Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman.
Yeah.
My mom has seen this movie called The War of the Roses, and she told me that it's basically the same thing as that movie. So I do want to check out The War of the Roses since my mom talked about it. I have not seen it, but
I've not seen it either.
Like basically like this couple is like going through a divorce, and then the one thing that they try to do is just drive each other crazy and go to extent to try to kill each other. So
what O Russell says surprised Aziz is back after his last film about Cam. Wasn't his fault, I guess, though. What film?
What film was that? But yeah, like Good Fortune and The Roses, I saw the trailers for, and I thought those looked pretty good. Jacob, have you seen the trailer for The Long Walk?
The Stephen King movie?
Yeah.
I read the book, yeah.
How's the book?
It's a good book.
I want to read the book, honestly, because it's such an interesting idea to a point where it's like, I actually want to read the book. So I don't know. Because I actually did buy a couple of books. I don't buy books all that much, but
I bought
a couple of books recently. So
I have not seen the trailer for this.
It looks. I told my mom about it, and she seemed pretty interested by it. But let's see. We talked the one film we talked about last week, which was it The Pickup?
The Pickup, yeah.
Yeah, that finally got a trailer.
Finally got a trailer, Jacob. I know you watched it last week and you're like, oh, this is not the trailer. But they did release it yesterday.
And
Great.
I watched it right before coming on live, and it actually looks fun.
When does it come out?
I think, isn't it August? Wasn't it?
Out in August.
If it has enough word of mouth, I'll review it. But recently, my stream movies, I've not been reviewing a bunch of stream movies lately, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Let's have Jacob watch the trailer and react to it just like he did last week when it wasn't.
You know what? You're right. I'll do my redemption. How about that? What's it called? The Pickup?
Yep, the Pickup. And then there was also Luc Besson's Dracula,
which I did watch, and it was pretty good. Although
I'm interested.
Although like the words are in French.
So I mean, so it is a foreign. I mean, it probably will be a foreign film after all. So
yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I
was looking at Old Restless comments. Says the film is called Being Mortal. That was the film that he was talking about with Aziz Ansari that got canned. So
Dracula, it's actually gonna be called Dracula: A Love Tale. So it's gonna be a horror romance film.
Well, I mean, that's technically what Dracula is, if you really think about it. Like
Caleb Landry Jones is gonna play Dracula.
Caleb Landry Jones is
gonna be Dracula.
That sounds interesting.
And Christoph Waltz is gonna play the priest.
I really like that casting choice.
And I like the poster to it. The poster is pretty cool.
Here, you want to pull up the poster?
Yeah. While Jacob watches the trailer.
All right, let me take a look.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That definitely kind of seems like the kind of vampire movie poster we've seen a dozen times.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I like Luc Besson as a director, but recently not been doing too great for me.
My favorite Luc Besson film is The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element's great. Trying to remember like some of his more recent films here. Besides, because I'm trying to remember because I know his last film was Dogman, not the DreamWorks one.
No.
The one with Caleb Landry Jones.
He did Valerian, which I still haven't seen.
Valerian was okay. Dogman that was way too fucking weird. I was trying to see.
Leon the Professional.
Yeah, Leon the Professional is great. Lucy was pretty solid. I enjoyed that one. With Scarlett Johansson.
I've heard pretty mixed things about that film.
All right, Jacob. Reactions?
That showed the whole movie, Michael.
Oh, no.
Why would they show... Can I say it because it's the trailer? Have you seen the trailer, Luke?
No.
Yeah, Michael. Why would they show that certain person be the reveal of that? Why would they show that?
I was like, yeah. I was like, why would they show that too?
That looks horrible.
Oh.
That looks like a really bad movie. That looks like a streaming movie. Why?
That was the thing. That was the thing I feared.
Why is Eddie Murphy playing the straight man? You know, it's like I want to see funny Eddie Murphy. Why is he playing the straight man?
I mean, he still kind of had that. Like, he had that charm that he did in freaking Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, yeah, that's the fourth Beverly Hills Cop. He's playing the same character. Like, that's fine. But, like, from that trailer, Michael, that just looks really bad to me. That I don't care to watch that. And they showed the whole movie. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen just from the trailer.
Yeah.
Well,
I hate that. Like, that's, like, one of my biggest pet peeves about trailers, showing the entire movie.
They should stop doing that.
It's been a conversation for the last 15 years. It ain't changing.
Like, that needs to fucking stop. Like, stop showing every single plot detail in the goddamn trailer. Like, stop doing that. Like, that really pisses me off.
Get new editors to edit trailers.
Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a recent trailer where it's like, I don't feel like they really showed the whole movie. Like, I'll honestly say it. Like, I don't felt like I saw the whole movie when I watched the trailer for The Long Walk. I don't feel like I saw the whole movie.
Okay, you can't say that because you haven't seen the movie. You can't say that.
I'm saying based off of the trailer, it doesn't feel like they showed the whole movie.
As a person who's read the book.
Okay.
All Restless makes a good statement here. Movies are so much better the less you see the trailer.
That is true.
There's a guy who goes to my movie theater every week because I go every week. And like I don't talk to him, but like I see him. He never watches trailers. He stands in the corner and he doesn't watch them. And then as soon as the lights go, as soon as he hears the Regal logo start, he walks in.
That's actually pretty smart. Now that I think about it, that's pretty smart. But
Go into it blind.
like I'm trying to think of like one movie where like as of recently where I went into it. Well, Clown in a Cornfield. I went into that one completely blind without even seeing a single trailer.
I mean, I never even heard of Dangerous Animals till literally this weekend. So never
There you
heard
go.
of it.
I heard of it since last week.
I was like, I never saw a trailer or anything. I saw a poster. I was like, oh, it's playing my local theater. And I saw people on Twitter like post the girl from Yellowstone. I was like, oh, these are the same two movies. I was like, oh, same movie. I was like, okay, I'll go see it. And I was like, oh, 9:40. What the fuck?
What the fuck? No way.
It's weird. I have a love-hate relationship with trailers. As a person that loves movies to death, I think trailers are its own art piece. How they're edited, the sound mixing, the design of a trailer. Like it can be really cool. Like I think like the Sinners trailer, even though it showed a lot, like the editing, the beat, the music, the mix of it, like I just think it's really well put together and it does a good job of like saying, hey, action vampire movie. But at the same time, you get like spoilers of like, hey, this person's a vampire. Hey, this person gets killed in this movie. It's like, So in all reality, I think horror movies are the definition of like, you shouldn't watch a trailer for a horror movie. Those are the ones I'm like, Action movies, you can get away with, but like with Superman, like what are you going to do in the third act is when he fights the kaiju. It's like, oh, I saw it in the trailer, but it's the part of the action trailer. You got to show like action set pieces. So
like you got to show the cool ones a little bit. Like
you got to show some of the cool things. The worst example is in my mind will always be like Batman vs Superman, where they show the entire third act. Amazing Spider-Man 2, they show the last shot in the movie, and it's just
Venom. They show the last scene in the movie.
Venom, and the Venom trailer, they make that a point of a joke. They're like, oh, this is a whole like in the trailer, it pauses for like 10 seconds to like do that joke. That scene is in the last scene in the movie. It's like that's all over the marketing. So certain things like that are bad, but then you get like Avengers Endgame. They don't show shit, and guess what? 2 billion, but. It's weird.
Like that's a great name, and that's a great name, by the way. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I hate it when trailers just have the audacity to be like, hey, okay, here's the whole movie within 2 minutes. It's like
stop doing that.
Like I'm trying to think of like another like Nosferatu. I don't like it didn't show a whole lot. Like
it did if you really pay attention. If you pay attention to the trailer, it does. It completely does. But again,
from what I remember, I only watched the teaser.
The general audiences, like me, like when I watch a trailer, like I notice things in the trailer. And so like in the movie, I'm like, that shot hasn't happened yet. I'm like, oh wait, so then like stuff like that. But like the general audience, like hell, some people didn't know that John Wick is in the John Wick movie, and they were like, why would you spoil that? He's in the trailer. He's in the poster.
The name of the movie.
His name is technically in the movie title. So like stuff like that. Trailers are weird. I think if a good trailer has like cool music, because like cool music trailers always win me over. I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. But then you think of something like Speak No Evil, where you basically have seen the whole movie in the trailer.
I only saw the trailer once, and that was it.
And do you remember anything from that trailer?
No.
Good.
I still haven't even watched the film yet.
It's pretty good.
It's good, dude. But yeah, I think
from trailers though.
All right, let's go on to our next topic here.
Wait, you didn't talk about one trailer.
What's that?
I don't know what the name of it was called, but it was the Colin Farrell, Margot Robbie one.
Oh, that one. I didn't see that trailer either.
That one looked pretty good.
Well, I see some trailers before we move on. I saw the trailer to Eddington, the A24 film.
I did see that one, yeah.
I still have not watched that trailer.
The
I know they dropped one. I know they dropped one today. I was planning on watching it, but then like
crazy.
it blocked. It's like it just got blocked out of my mind, and I was just like, oh, I forgot.
They got Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone, Austin Butler.
Ari Aster, but it definitely seems like for Jacob said last week. I think it was last week when we talked about it. Way too political, and I'm like, that's
for me,
that seems worrying.
That's just my opinion. Like watching that official trailer, it definitely seems like it's the main storyline is COVID. Like that's the main story. I'm like, and then the movie's about like from the trailer, it's about like someone going for mayor and like politics and COVID. So
and it's a Western film.
And it's a Western, but I will say, like the cast, Ari Aster, I'm there day one. Like honestly, I don't care. Like I want to see it. But like for his last 3 movies, I was way more like, all right, I want to definitely see this. This one, I'm like, okay.
Like I want to see it, but
if Ari Aster's name wasn't on this movie, I would not care at all. I'd just be like, all right, whatever. But because his name's on it, I'm like, I gotta see it. You know?
Yeah.
And then I saw the trailer to the Darren Aronofsky film Caught Stealing.
Still not. I didn't watch that trailer.
I'm actually interested in it.
Oh wait, I forgot to mention one I did get in front of a Phoenician Scheme.
Another Austin Butler film. Also has Zoe Kravitz, Liv Schreiber, Vincent D'Onofrio, Griffin Dunne, Bad Bunny.
Good cast right there, but
and
Bad Bunny, yeah, freaking Bullet Train. But forgot to mention one I did get in front of Phoenician Scheme. Good.
I forgot to say it's set in the 1990s too in New York. It basically the premise is a former baseball player finds himself immersed in the criminal underworld of New York in the 1990s.
Seems interesting to me.
And the trailer I really liked.
But I know this trailer's been out for a little while, but I finally saw it. I was going to try to avoid it, but I got it in front of Phoenician Scheme, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll check it out." And after seeing the trailer, I'm like, I'm really looking forward to this now. One Battle After Another, the new Paul Thomas Anderson film. I think it looks hilarious. Honestly, I'm in.
Yeah, I did get that trailer when I saw that shitty Hurry Up Tomorrow film.
Which, speaking of which, I did watch it.
Oh, you did?
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
That's the one word I can describe to that movie. Boring.
I agree with.
Look, I'm saying this for sure. It's a well shot movie, like it's a well made film, and Jenna Ortega's good in it. That's it.
Fuck that.
Other than that, though.
Shut the fuck up.
That's how I was.
I'm trying to leave. Yeah. I'm going on tour. Like, I'm trying to be nice to you. This is me being nice, okay? Like, God.
What the fuck?
I mean,
even though the dialogue for her was bad, she was doing good in the movie. Like,
no, I'm making fun of The Weeknd. I'm making fun of The Weeknd. His acting was awful.
Oh yeah,
horrendous.
Really bad.
And then,
I mean, I farted literally said the same thing as us. Hurry Up Tomorrow was an absolute snooze fest.
Yeah, we're gonna get Weeknd fans coming after us now.
I mean, Jacob's already had enough of that already.
Yeah, I already had it.
Yeah,
fucking at me.
You know, I saw the Weeknd in concert on Friday night, and the concert it was my first concert, and the concert was amazing than the movie.
How was he live?
He was great live.
I said I've heard mixed on him being live. I heard he's great live, and I've heard
he was amazing live.
That's good.
And I had a blast.
That's good. I mean, I don't hate his music whatsoever.
I don't hate him either. I don't hate his music either. It's just that. I didn't
need a 2-hour movie about him getting his music being defined too.
Even the TV show that he did, The Idol, on HBO, I heard was horrible.
It was. It really was. I watched.
Isn't that the one that he did with Lily Rose Depp?
I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember. I think it had to have been like some interview that somebody brought up about The Idol that Lily Rose Depp was a part of.
Yeah, she's a star. She's like the main actress she's really good in the show. She's really good.
Wasn't supposed to be around the Weeknd's character in the show. it's supposed to be focused on Lily Rose Depp, and I guess new showrunners were brought in, and they wanted to make it. They wanted to make the show surrounding the weekend.
For what the show was, I mean, it really was about her. She was the main character. I'll say that. I mean, she was naked through the entire show. I was like, all right, so this is just that kind of show.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. But let's get.
Can't forget Jenna Ortega pouring all the gasoline on him.
Oh my God!
And then her dancing to his music.
Her dancing to Blinding Lights. Mm-hmm. That was laughable. Like that was just laughable.
Everybody in my theater was laughing, especially when he was warming up his vocals.
Oh my God! Warm up vocals right there. Yeah, I mean, even RoboCop 2014 opened that way.
Yeah, with Samuel L. Jackson.
What a random pull.
It's just from what I recall from my memory for that.
What a random ass pull.
There you go.
No, I don't think Jenna Ortega is overhyped.
No, she's dude. She's amazing.
She's just given shitty scripts at points.
Well, it's not even just that. It's just some of the projects she's been picking have not really.
I will say she's a good actress, but a lot of her roles are very similar. Wednesday is the only one that's like, all right, that's
like you compare like her roles in like the Scream movies to Beetlejuice to Death of a Unicorn. Basically the same roles.
Exactly, yeah.
She needs to fire her agent and hire a new one to get her.
Hey, you say that, but she's in one of the most popular TV shows to come out the rest of this year. So
yeah, exactly. So, but I don't know, dude. I mean, she's great. I mean, most of the time, like whenever it comes to like a bad movie she's in, she's always the bright spot to me. But just the scripts that she's given.
At points, she can't save the film.
Yep. I think Jacob probably knows which one I would bring up to that situation. AKA one of the worst movies of last year.
Am I supposed to say it? I was like, what am I supposed to do here?
You know what it is, but I'm just not going to point it out because I don't even want to bring attention to that piece of shit. But anyways, let's go to this here. Let's just get away from that. We're going to talk about this new.
What movie you're talking about?
Miller's Girl.
Oh yeah. That came out. That was really early last year, man. Sorry, I totally forgot. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I like Beetlejuice.
I never even heard of
it. It wasn't Beetlejuice. I mean, Beetlejuice is one of my favorites of last year. When I was talking about,
I forgot about the movie. Oh, it's fine. I forgot about it.
I mean, it's that big of a piece of shit that it's like, yeah, you have every right to forget about it. All right, but anyways, this next topic, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is going through a bidding war.
Huge bidding war.
So let's get right to it. So Taylor Sheridan among new names in this one. Let's take a look and see who's part of this whole bidding war.
There you go.
So let's see. As anywhere from 5 to 8 studios, streamers are vying for the rights of the Toby Hooper and Kim Henkel creative property that encompasses the film, live events, and games.
And TV.
Yep. And film TV. Sorry. Exerbia Films is the primary production company behind Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Pat Cassidy, Ian Henkel, and Kim Henkel as producers. Property is rep by attorney Mario Rush. No frontrunners in the building. Have new creative parties have emerged with passion for the project. I can't read that word.
Myriad.
I can't read that. Like, I do not know how to pronounce that word. Notable creative entities have teamed with studios to pitch Verve and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre rights holders on their vision for the notorious killer Leatherface, who uses a chainsaw to go on a cannibalistic killing spree. So let's see. We first reported that Strange Darlings, JT Molnar, and a Minecraft movie and weapons producer Roy Lee were kicking the tires. We understand that's a TV pitch aligned with A24, and we will have Austin native Glenn Powell involved, but not starring. I probably should have. It said
version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oz Perkins is Oz Perkins would be interesting to take on this kind of property.
It says should Neon win rights?
Because let's see. Also, it says understand the Longlegs filmmaker would only produce and co-write with Brian Bertino, the guy who directed the original film The Strangers, and would helm this particular version of Leatherface should Neon win rights. And also Taylor Sheridan, creator of Yellowstone, was gaining interest for this one, as it says right here. Separately, Lee has featured a pitch for a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that would be set up at Netflix. Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw is in another new party to emerge with an eye on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a crazy ass bidding war for a franchise. I don't think I've ever really seen a movie that's like, I don't think I've ever seen a movie that is going through like this huge bidding war.
I think Halloween had that happen when Blumhouse bought it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that was huge. Hell, Exorcist was big bidding. They spent $400 million on the rights.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that they spent that much on it, and to come out with something like Exorcist Believer, it's like that's just no. But
I haven't seen any of the films.
So, out of everyone that's wanting to bid, if you had to pick, which one would you want it to go to?
I honestly would like the one I'd be most interested in. I would honestly say Oz Perkins. Like, I would actually like to see what he would do with this kind of property, like especially like with his filmmaking style. I would be really interested.
I would go with Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan Peele's gonna be pissed because he lost the rights to weapons, so he fired his agent because they didn't get the rights to that. So,
oh no,
I am gonna be a little different. I'm gonna say Taylor Sheridan.
That actually is, I mean, your opinion, man. But hey, that's a good pick.
Like him. I say he wrote Sicario. He made Yellowstone. Every show he makes is fucking set in Texas. So you know what? Why not give it to him?
I mean, I'm trying to remember what.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, he directed Wind River.
Wind River, but like
that's a great film.
But like Yellowstone, 1923, Landman, like those shows, like put that grittiness to a Texas Chainsaw. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
What's up, Cyber Warrior?
Cyber Warrior, what's up? But now,
like,
I was trying to think.
With Jordan Peele, I mean, is he gonna direct it or is he gonna produce it? Because like it sounds like he'll produce it. So in reality, I'm like, well, if you're just producing it, I mean, it's so. And like Oz Perkins, he's not directing it either. He's co-writing. So like to me, like.
But if he was, but I'm looking at it as a way, like if he was directing it, I actually would have liked to have seen what his style could bring with a Texas Chainsaw movie.
But my second choice would be the one that said about the guy from Strange
Darling. JT Mulner, yeah.
That would be interesting. That would be really interesting.
And yeah, he's also the writer for The Long Walk that's coming up. And I'm like, yes.
So
I
mean, honestly, and the Glenn Powell one, that one's just weird because wasn't that the one they were like, hey, we're gonna make this a TV show? I don't want a fucking TV show.
I just need a Texas Chainsaw movie.
Like this whole Lake Friday the 13th fucking show coming out, like that's cool. I'll watch it. But like just give me a movie.
But if we had to think about like what studio would take on this project, what would you say would work best? Neon, A24, or Netflix?
Fucking not Netflix.
Oh yeah, for fucking sure, because they ruined that. They ruined that last time.
I'll say no. Fuck Netflix. Get out of here. I feel like A24 would be too weird for Texas Chainsaw. I think I'm gonna go Neon.
I think I'd honestly say Neon because I don't think the A24 style would fit a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
I mean, I say that, but they also did make the X trilogy, so there is that.
That is true.
I mean, I don't know. I'd rather, as long as like someone is really creative behind the camera, that's what can make me happy. So like if they announce that Taylor Sheridan is going to be directing a Texas Chainsaw movie, that sounds cool to me.
That sounds great
really cool.
right there. Like,
but then you say like, oh, Jordan Peele is directing a Texas Chainsaw. I was like, all right, is he directing? No. Okay.
So, but his production company would be part of it.
No, it's the same situation with the Candyman and him coming out later this year. A lot of people were like, "Oh, that new Jordan Peele coming out this year." It's like, no, it's not.
Or
he's not.
Monkey Man, even Monkey Man, he produced that.
I say, yeah. So it's one of those things where like he's producing, so it'd be way different if he's directing. But it's fine. I think the choices that are at hand, all of them, I would be fine with. No one in that list, I'm like, except for Netflix. Fuck off, Netflix.
Yeah, because Netflix fucking ruined this franchise with that last movie. Oh God, that movie was.
Even they made Resident Evil into a TV series.
I heard that. That show was dog shit.
It was awful.
We'll see what Zach Kreger has up his sleeve with that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Zach Kreger's doing that. After Weapons.
Man.
I'm gonna be there I'm there for anything that Zach Kreger is doing. Like, I'm there.
I'm so ready for Weapons.
Dude, can't wait for Weapons.
Weapons looks pretty good.
That's another one where I'm honestly trying to avoid the trailer at all costs.
I just saw one trailer.
Like, I watched like 5 seconds of it and I was like, I'm good.
5 seconds? Why'd you even press play?
Yeah,
I just wanted to. I wanted to get like an idea of what the movie would be,
for
and then
5 seconds.
And it's like, yeah, I'm good.
At least do 20. At least do 20 seconds.
I'm kidding. I did about 15 seconds, and I was like,
"You're not helping."
That's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not.
Watch the whole trailer.
Nah, don't watch the whole trailer. But like, I understand. I thought, you know what? You know how earlier you were talking about like, I think this trailer didn't show much. There's my 2 cents. I think the Weapons trailer that I've seen, I think that hasn't showed anything. That's my opinion.
Okay. Like, for you, Jacob, I will take your word for it.
I think that trailer barely showed a damn thing. I'm like, good.
Okay. I mean the trailer for Barbarian, they did not show shit.
Yeah, they only showed the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Like, they did not show shit. And
anyways, Texas Chainsaw, all those names, that's good in my book.
But yeah, we'll see what they have. Once the whole bidding war is over, we'll see what they have. But next up, live action Legend of Zelda movie that Sony is going to be doing has been delayed until 2027.
Yeah.
Now, after of course the success of Super Mario Brothers, I wanted to see what other properties that Nintendo was going to tackle for like bringing their popular games to movies. Legend of Zelda is a interesting choice. Jacob, have you played any of the Zelda games?
Yes. Sister played those games all the time growing up. Yeah, I've played Zelda.
From what you can recall of those games, what was your favorite of the Zelda games?
Oh, I don't remember the titles, dude. I do not remember the title. I remember my sister playing whatever came out in 2000 to 2005. Whatever that game was, that's what my sister played.
There was because I'm trying to remember
I don't remember. I don't.
Because I know there was the two Nintendo 64 ones, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
The Time sounds familiar.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time. That was the one that was released on Nintendo 64 with Majora's Mask, and then there was Wind Waker, for the GameCube, and then I have there's for the Switch there's Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Played a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom, and that's a fucking great game. Cyber Warrior says, I used to play the Zelda games every day after school. Awesome, dude. That is awesome, dude.
Right.
Excuse me. But Michael, what about you? Have you ever played any of the Zelda games?
I played
what?
I only played the old Zelda on the Super Nintendo, Link to the Past.
Oh yeah, I've seen gameplay of the older Legend of Zelda games, like the original game and Link to the Past.
And I also had the Nintendo Entertainment System from the 80s.
Let's take a look here.
With the gold, it had a gold cartridge.
Yep.
Which was cool.
Let's see. Live action pick from Nintendo and West Ball and Sony now kicking off Summer 2027 update.
I mean, the article really just gonna tell you, yeah, we're delaying the movie. That's really about it.
But
May 7th, got it.
May 7th, 2027. 3 days before my birthday.
There's also Disney has an untitled movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Disney has an untitled movie already on the calendar that weekend.
It'll probably get moved.
We'll see. Yeah, because there's you're not gonna compete with what they got coming. So.
Well, it depends on what they have there. If it's like a Marvel movie, then
they only moved it to summer 2027 is because right here for production reasons.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, they haven't even casted Link
or even Princess Zelda. They haven't even gotten their casting choices out there yet, and plus from what I remember, and plus from what I know, Wes Ball usually films a lot of his films with more practical sets rather than just using green screen. Like, if you know, with the Maze Runner movies and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, a lot of those sets are practical, which is crazy.
Who do you want to play Link?
That's actually a good question.
Because I've heard 2 names on Twitter so far. I've heard 2 names, so I'm wondering.
Who are the names that you heard?
I heard the kid from How to Train Your Dragon, the main
Mason Thames.
I've heard him, and then I heard Hunter Schefter.
I think Mason Thames would be a good choice.
I was actually going to say Hunter Schefter. I'm going to be the one that says
Hunter Schefter?
I know some people will be like, and I'll be like, she can do it.
Yeah. I mean,
she definitely looks like Link. She could totally pull off the look.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Miyamoto ended up saying that they're going to take the extra time to make the film as good as it is.
As good as it can be, yeah.
Listen, they can say whatever they want. They want this. They want you to make it sound like they're going to do as hard as they can, but in reality, it can come out and be shit. So they're going to say that now because they want you to. They got to. What are they going to say? What are they going to say? We don't know what we're doing, so we're just going to figure it out.
I mean, I know that someone's going to be distributed by Sony, but it's I hope they don't go the fucking Morbius and Kraven the Hunter route where it's they fucking delay it and then it's way worse than it could have been. I don't want it to go that route.
All I know is it's gonna make a lot of money, in my opinion.
Oh, it will. I mean, it's Zelda, and Zelda's one of the biggest video game franchises out there, for Nintendo.
I don't think $1 billion though. I don't think $1 billion.
It's not gonna reach Mario movie level, because Mario is the biggest like video game franchise for Nintendo. Like that makes more sense for why that pulls in $1 billion.
That it was family oriented, so like you had families and video games.
You got Studio and Universal to distribute it.
Well, in Illumination technically they produced it.
Mm-hmm.
So
either way, delay it to make it better. Thumbs up in my book.
Cyber Warrior says, "Call me crazy, but how about Thomas Brody Sangster?"
I actually don't know who that is. Thomas Brody Sangster. I'm actually gonna look that up quick. Oh, he was in the Maze Runner movies. He was also in let's see. He was also in Nanny McPhee. Interesting.
Oh, that kid?
Yeah. That's interesting. Oh, and he was Ferb? I didn't know that. From Phineas and Ferb. Did not know that.
You know Westball's going to use him.
What?
You know Westball's going to use him because he was in the Maze Runner trilogy that he directed.
And those were like big hits at the box office. So I wish I could have said the same about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, but nope. I really wish I could say the same. So, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic right here. So we got some news recently about Al Pacino turning down a role for Star Wars.
Since we talked about The Ritual earlier.
Yeah, let's talk about more about Al Pacino.
Yeah. Which this I was shocked about.
Hearing even you texting me that, I was really interested.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. It is. Share the screen. Yep.
All right. Let's take a look. Come on. There we go. It wouldn't come up for me. Literally put into simple words. I don't. That's interesting quote to say the least. I don't get it. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see. After writing about turning down the role of Han Solo in his 2024 memoir, Sonny Boy, the Oscar winner reflected on why.
Oh, it's about the past. It's about the past. I thought it was like a new movie. I was like, oh, but this is an old. Like he's talking about when he was Han Solo.
Yeah. Let's see. Why he was reluctant to pursue what turned out to be a massive on-screen franchise. I think I'm in the mood to make Harrison Ford a career, Pacino joked to Entertainment Weekly, recalling a visit with Francis Ford Coppola at his George Lucas's San Francisco-based production company headquarters for American Zoetrope.
This is just talking about him getting auditioned for Han Solo back in 1970s. That's all it is.
They were in the late 60s making this, is what it says. They were a real idealist coming into the 70s with great films all over the globe. So it was a wonderful place that I actually saw. I went to the building and everything before I did The Godfather with them. What would be your guys' take on seeing Al Pacino as Han Solo if that actually came to fruition?
It wouldn't be the same character.
It definitely wouldn't.
The character we know would not be the same character. So I feel like I'm glad it was Harrison Ford. That's all I can say.
Michael, we can't hear you. What are you doing? Can't hear you.
I said it would be an Italian gangster.
Probably.
Playing Star Wars.
And do we really need like an Italian gangster playing Han Solo? Honestly, no.
God damn it. God damn it. Feel the force.
or even like thinking about like his freaking accent in Scarface.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, his accent in Scarface. Like, oh my god. Like, how would that work?
I've seen clips of Scarface, but I haven't seen the whole movie.
Oh my god, bro. You really gotta. It's a long movie, but you really gotta watch Scarface. Oh man.
I've seen his accent, but I've seen clips and his accent that he puts on as Scarface. Can you imagine him doing that as Han Solo?
No. I never even thought about that.
Talking to Leia.
Even just trying to picture it in my head makes me laugh. Because I'm like, what? Like, how the fuck would that work? But Old Russell says there's another movie called The Ritual from 2017, which is a very awesome horror movie. Check it out. I think I have seen that actually, that version of The Ritual. I don't remember it well, but I think I remember watching it. At least I remember watching it. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see if I have it rated. Yeah, I have seen it. It's the David Bruckner one. I remember it being pretty good. But yeah, yeah, like I said, like Jacob said, this would not be the same if Al Pacino got the role of Han Solo. So yeah, not much else to say about that. So, I mean, would it have been interesting to see that? Yes, but it just wouldn't be like the Han Solo that we know now. So, is the best way I can put it. So yeah, I guess we can move on from here because there's not really much else to talk about with this. Excuse me.
But yeah, they got it and get Al Pacino for Star Wars.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next one. So apparently Snoop Dogg is doing a movie, and it's going to be directed by the guy who did Hustle and Flow. Mr. I remember what else he directed. I think he also directed the. Which one? There's another Eddie Murphy movie, not fucking Coming to America. Dolomite Is My Name, the one that came out on Netflix back in 2019. That's a really good one. Jacob, have you seen that one? Dolomite Is My Name?
Yep.
Good movie.
There's other news that came out that Jonathan Davis is going to play Snoop Dogg in the Universal biopic.
Oh, this is a biopic.
Yeah, it's about Snoop Dogg.
Right. Okay. I didn't know about this, and I did not know about this until Michael texted it to me, and I was like, "Wait, what? This will be interesting."
It's a biopic about Snoop Dogg, and I saw the guy who got casted as him. I was like, "All right, cool."
That'll be interesting. Let's take a look. If it'll pop up on screen. Hustle and Flow's Craig Brewer at Universal. But honestly, there are times like when I think about Snoop Dogg, like I think about that question on Family Feud where it's like what do you think Grandma would do if she caught Grandpa smoking marijuana? He was the first one to freaking hit the buzzer. Definitive Snoop biopic of Snoop Dogg in his growth from hip hop star to iconic entertainment mogul. I mean, regardless, it would be an interesting story.
Oh, 100%. I've seen many things about Snoop Dogg's history. It's it almost reminds me of like Straight Outta Compton. Like it's interesting. So I'm all down for them to finally do a Snoop Dogg movie. I'm shocked they're doing it now. I thought they'd wait till he like passes, but hey, why not do it now while he's still top of his game? Because who doesn't like Snoop Dogg?
I mean, Snoop Dogg's great, dude. But I think this would also help because it actually would. I think this would also help for that Snoop Dogg's still around because it would actually help. I mean, I think it would probably help and actually give more of his side of the story and not just going off and not just having someone, pick apart some details like the smallest little fucking details about his life.
Wait, this comes out on Christmas Day?
This will be interesting.
Wow.
Wait, am I reading that right? Music Driven, Hustle and Flow, and Don My Name. That was recently directed.
Oh no, I think you're looking at this other story that
most recently directed Songs Sung Blue for Universal's Focus Features will be released.
He's got another movie coming out this year. I was about to say this. I was like, really? I was about to say, wow.
Yeah, I was like, is it already coming out? Holy shit.
No, yeah, this is I'm down for a Snoop Dogg bio movie. I just hope it's actually a bio movie, not like, some type of examples of like Bohemian Rhapsody or something like that. Like I hope it's like an actual like, hey, show him his story.
I hope it's like Better Man, where they actually like, tackle like the darker side of his story. Like sure, like they show, like of course, like they show his rise to fame and shit, but of course you have to go for the downfall, like of like what happened like throughout his career. So Because I think that was the biggest strength that Better Man did than most recent music biopics, actually telling his story, rather than just going, "Hey, this is the greatest like hits of like Robbie Williams' life." Like,
and they did a phenomenal job with it.
A great job with it at that, yeah.
See, my mind goes straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton's a good example. Walk the Line's another great example.
Because Straight Outta Compton is more of like what I think about a Snoop Dogg movie would be. Because I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg himself is in that movie. Not him, but like when they did the movie, somebody played a young Snoop Dogg in that movie. I'm pretty sure. So like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure in that movie there's a scene where like they meet him, like him in the story. So that kind of movie is what I think of like could be this movie. Not saying like that exact story. I'm saying like that type of like genre style,
like that kind of like format of a music biopic, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down for it, but this isn't a movie like I'm hyped for. But like, it's different. I hope they do it justice.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's what we can hope for music biopics.
Here's the article. Here's the other article right here.
Let me see if we can pull it up.
Yeah, this is the one I saw.
Jonathan Davis. Yeah, this is the guy that is being casted to play Snoop Dogg, and he looks like he fits the part.
Has he done anything, or is he like?
Let me see. Jonathan Davis.
Snoop Dogg, commercial best known for. Oh my God, he's from Outer Banks.
Oh shit. Outer Banks star.
I think that show is so overrated.
I haven't even watched that show, so that should tell you something.
It's filmed right down the road from me. I know so many people about that fucking show that I could say online, but I'm not going. Well, I mean, I could. No one watches me, but like, I mean, I'll say this. It just, I've not seen the show, so I don't know his performance, but everything that like that show is, I'm not into. So I hope he gets a chance to really have like a meaty role. Like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Sully says
in Do Revenge.
Yeah, that Do Revenge movie that came.
Opposite.
Yeah, the Do Revenge movie that came out on Netflix.
Age of Summer and Edge of the World.
Yeah. Sully's in the chat, says, as someone that didn't watch the animated How to Train Your Dragon until a couple weeks ago, I really like the live action version. Awesome, dude. I plan to go see that this weekend.
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
We'll begin to first reactions to that.
I don't think we really need to talk about
and I got
like I don't think we really need to like pull up the whole Rotten Tomatoes thing about that. I know the score is already out there, but
I got my ticket for Sunday. I'm seeing it on Sunday.
But I've heard mostly good things so far about this remake.
I heard it's like a shot for shot, but it's done good.
Like it's more like it's one of those like remakes that actually pays respect to its source material.
Yeah,
from what I've heard,
which is very rare. Disney, take notes.
I mean, it's also made by somebody that made the animated movies.
I say it's the same director.
The same director as all three of them. So
it's got an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes,
which is good. It's good to hear. I was excited from the trailer because it looked visually beautiful. Like, so, but I was still, of course, very skeptical about how they were really going to pull this off. But we'll see where they go. I'm planning to go either Thursday night or Friday to see it.
I'm seeing it tomorrow night. Could have gone tonight, but I didn't.
Lucky you.
But
Lucky
Jacob,
it's a public screening.
It's a public screening. But how are you feeling about this, if I may ask? Like what's like
it looks good, and it looks like the same movie, but like I'm not like jumping up and down. But like I hope it's good. I mean, I want every movie to be good, but like I don't know. I feel the same way about it as every live action remake. I'm like, you know what? I hope there's something. I hope it's a worthy movie to do a live action, because I have a certain thought about why it was made, but I don't want to say it because I kind of want to save it for my review in case it is true. So I don't want to say it yet. But like, I have a theory.
Yeah, because like I agree with you. I hope it's one of those live action remakes that actually merits its existence, and not just one that where it's like, hey, you remember this? Yeah, we're turning into live action so we can make money.
Yeah, I mean, no, like I will, until I see it. Right now, my brain is like, this movie is made for just money. This is a cash grab. This is a easy cash grab, and it's gonna make money. Trust me, it's going to make money. So I don't know. It's just
to do more live action.
See,
I mean, they're already so confident in this. They already greenlit a sequel.
I say
so.
they greenlight a sequel at CinemaCon, so like it's bound to happen.
So it's basically one of those cases where it's like you're putting the cart above the horse. So it's like
I don't know. I hope it's good. Every time I see the trailer, I'm like, it looks good. But I will say, just from trailers, I'm like, damn, this is a shot from shot. Like, this looks it looks like the original. So I'm curious on why it's longer than the original, because from the trailer it looks exactly the same. So I'm curious on like, what did they add? What did they do different? That's what I'm more.
Like what did they expand on with this one? Like that's the thing that we're all wondering, because this week clocks in at a little over 2 hours, and I'm like, interesting.
I say the original was like an hour 38.
I think that was how long all three of them were. I think.
So,
hold on.
Pro Wrestler says there are more cash grabs than anything else in Hollywood. It's true.
True.
I mean, there are, but I would put this in the same category as like every live action Disney remake. They are there to make money. Like that. There's nothing there. Like the only one is like that 2015 Cinderella, The Jungle Book, like those movies. Like, yeah. So
like not The Lion King. The Lion King is literally the same fucking movie.
Like, so yeah, like that's my like. Okay, I'm just predicting. If this movie is the exact same as the original, and so was The Lion King, then why is this one getting better reviews than The Lion King? You know, because if they're the same movie, what makes it different? So that's what I'm intrigued on. So I hope there is a reason.
But the thing was like about that remake of The Lion King, it's emotionless. Like,
well, yeah, that's the thing. They did a live action movie of a movie that has no humans. This movie has humans. So there's that where you can, like, as an audience member, you can emotionally get intrigued with
and also like the designs that they have for the dragons in this one look like very similar to the ones in the animated movie.
Well, I mean, the same thing for Lion King, except it was live action. It was the same animal. It was just live action. So, like, to me, I hope there's a reason, because Lion King, in my opinion, which I don't love, but like, it's the same movie as the original. It's the same movie. So is this going to be the same as How to Train Your Dragon from 2010? Because that's like the same. To me, that's the same thing.
Right. I get that.
Same thing. So what makes this one good?
Grant says, good luck. I have seen this movie twice, and it's good.
Lucky you.
I've had two chances to see it early, and I've chose not to. So,
well, your third chance is tomorrow, so third time's the charm.
Yeah, but tomorrow's a public early
the public screening.
I'll say, I could literally go on the Regal app right now and get my ticket. I'm not even going to, because I don't think it's going to sell out. Let me check, actually.
Like I said, I gotta wait till Sunday to see it.
Again, I don't know if I'm seeing it Thursday or Friday, because Thursday I have the day off, and I'm going to be at my parents' house working on laundry.
There's no one in this theater. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to buy this tomorrow. There's no one in this theater.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
That's what I do. Like, if my Alamo, if I want to see a movie and there's no seats that were sold, I just wait.
Well, that's the thing.
That's the same with mine.
I usually do wait, unless like Marvel type movies. I will probably get my tickets. Like, I got my ticket for the early showing of Superman. I got that today. I was like, yeah, I got to get that early, because people are gonna want that instantly.
I haven't got one yet.
I'm trying to think of like the.
Well, mine's the early one. Mine's that Amazon Prime one.
Gotcha. I was trying to think of like other movies where it's like I had to order my tickets.
I
because
did
of
get I did get my Jurassic World Rebirth for a midnight showing, which is kind of
Now
cool.
that's gonna be fun.
Oh,
And
A midnight showing.
I still have yet to watch that new trailer that you talked about. That kind of leans more to like the horror side.
Is what you're telling me? I'm so mad because what was it I saw in IMAX the other day? What was it? I saw something in IMAX the other day, and it literally showed the new Jurassic World trailer in IMAX. I was like, so you can show the trailer but not show the movie? What the fuck is this?
I was trying to think. I did have to get my ticket for Final Destination Bloodlines. Like that was going crazy for me.
Yeah, not for me. That
really
not at all, dude. Not at all.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
I'll say there hasn't been anything recently where I've had to get my tickets early. There hasn't. Literally, the Superman was the first time in a while I've got my ticket early because like it's an Amazon Prime early showing. So it's like, yeah, I should probably get that now before it sells out because I want to see it early. But like Avengers Endgame, like I remember when that came out, it fucking like sold out like instantly. And I remember trying to think of anything recently. Wicked. There was an Amazon Prime Wicked showing I went to that sold out. I got my ticket right away because I was like, all right, this is gonna sell out, which it did.
I was trying to think like Five Nights at Freddy's was selling out. I had to get my tickets for that.
Nope, not for me.
Let's see. Deadpool and Wolverine.
That one, did I get it early?
I think you did. I think you probably did.
If I did, it wasn't like a month in advance. It was like a couple weeks. Like it wasn't like a month. It was like maybe 2 weeks.
Right. Oh yeah, I had to get my tickets for online for Moana too because that bitch sold out like crazy.
Oh, special lady friend and I went and saw that like a 2 p.m. showing, top row.
Well, because what also to be fair, like the showings I'm pointing out were night showings.
Also, your theater has 5 auditoriums, so like mine has 14. So like mine has 6 showings of Moana happening. Yours has like 2 at 5 o'clock, 1 at 7 o'clock, I assume.
Well, they can even do them in like different theaters where it's like.
No, that's what I'm saying. The one 5 o'clock would be one theater, and the other 7 o'clock would be a different theater. Because your theater's smaller, it makes more sense why you would have to do that. Because you're like, oh, there's only 2 auditoriums showing this movie. My theater, there's 6 options.
Right, but I didn't even have to get my ticket for Lilo and Stitch since I went I went to the 5 o'clock showing on Thursday, and there was like 10 other people there.
That shit was packed.
But the next night when I went and saw Mission Impossible, I went to the 4 o'clock showing, and after I got out of it, lines were packed because people were going to see Lilo and Stitch. So that tells you something. So. Yeah, I was trying to see like what other ones I had to get my like order in advance for my tickets. I think I did that with Godzilla X Kong, but I think I ordered my tickets in advance for that. So I don't know.
Well, either way, How to Train Your Dragon. I hope it's good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
By this time tomorrow, I probably will be home recording my video.
I will be there to check it out.
Thanks.
I will too, man. Always. Anyways.
When it's uploaded.
Yes. All right, let's get into our last topic. Of course, you guys know what it is. Physical media. Michael's got.
I got a long one, folks, so bear with us.
Gonna have to make this one quick, dude.
While you do that, I'm gonna take my headset off and go throw away some trash because I got nothing.
Gotcha.
Well, he could watch.
But
All right, so I got.
All restless. Let's get physical.
Let's get physical, yeah.
I like it. All right, go ahead.
Got The Day the Earth Blew Up, Looney Tunes movie. Had to pick this up. I like that. They're going back to hand-drawn animation for this.
Weird slipcover though.
Yeah.
Really weird slipcover. Turn it to the left side.
Yeah.
The title is like
It's a little-
microscopic.
It's like you got to have a microscope to read it.
Exactly, dude. And then the other side,
And then the other side, there's nothing.
it's completely blank.
Completely blank.
But yeah, anyways, but yeah, let's try to make yours quick since you got the most.
Yeah. Sound of Metal, Riz Ahmed,
Who also appeared in a Phoenician Scheme.
Criterion release.
Excellent movie.
Yeah, I heard good things about it from this guy right here.
Oh, and also here you go.
There you go. He has it as well.
I think I bought that a few years ago during the Criterion sale.
Yeah, pretty good disc here.
Yeah, but yeah, overall great movie.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, Jacob's back. I want to show him.
Just show him quickly.
Jacob, Day the Earth blew up.
Ow.
Ah!
Ow!
Brought back
You
ice
good?
cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I got the Day the Earth blew up.
It's a good movie, dude.
And then this I picked up. This I got today. It came in today. It was on Criterion. So very nice. That's the inside of what it looks like. Very nice of New York as a Emerald City.
It's pretty cool.
It's got Michael Jackson in it.
Yep.
I have not seen that yet. I do want to though.
We'll send you a copy at some point. So that's the Wiz. And now moving on to the Laserdisc that I got. And this is one that goes for big money, brand new on eBay. And I won this on an eBay auction. And I only paid like $62 for it. The Goonies.
That's sick, dude.
On Laserdisc.
Dude,
That's
that
sick.
shit was brand new.
Yeah, brand new. This the latest I saw was they wanted $500 brand new. Deal.
Dude,
You gotta
So
go
I got
there.
lucky on this.
very, very lucky.
And of course, yeah,
Yeah, dude, laser discs are fucking expensive.
not really. Like if you buy them used, they're worth.
They
like,
can be, I should say. They
Yeah.
can be expensive.
That's what they look like.
Well, Restless is like, Michael, you goonie. That's pretty funny.
You Goonies. But yeah,
Who doesn't love the Goonies?
Joel says, "I now own Zombieland. Took me long enough."
That's a great movie. Love Zombieland.
He said, "I didn't." Oh, Russell says, "I didn't know Looney Tunes were back." Yeah, for
They are.
for the movie, even though the movie did nothing at the box office. And then I'm gonna go.
Jacob, I actually I want to tell you something. So, remember when you told me about the budget for Elio being $300 million?
Yeah.
You know what the budget was for The Day the Earth Blew Up?
It was like 70 million.
15 million. That, like, what?
Grant, he said, Jacob, he said, "Is that a drumstick?"
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, drumsticks are good though. All right, Michael.
Don't stare at me while I eat. Damn.
We're not trying to do that.
Oh,
I have
weird.
this bag that my friend gave me some movies
Sponsored by
that-
Walmart.
that he didn't want. Yeah.
Hey, Walmart, sponsor us.
Yeah, that he didn't want anymore. And some cool things in here. Some of them I'm like, I don't care for. I'll just sell them because they don't interest me. But got some Christian DVD right here. Victoria Osteen, Embrace It Every Day. I don't know what the hell this
Sounds like
is.
something a friend would give you.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I know, right?
I know.
Have my Christian-based movie.
This is what was it?
Have my Christian-based movie, bro. I don't want it no more. Have it.
Noah will like it.
Oh, definitely. No fucking shit.
this is a combo of VHS and DVD.
All right.
Some Elizabeth Taylor films has The Last Time I
fuck?
Saw Paris,
That
Father's Will,
reaction.
Dividend, and Life with Father.
It's like, what the fuck?
Well, my friend said these were out of like a family member's
print?
collection. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
this is my friend from work. Though. But
Gotcha.
also
Seems like a typical thing that a friend from work would give you.
yeah.
Is it?
It seems like something that they would give you.
Yeah, I
also-
know so
you
many
know
friends that give me
some-
Christian movies at work. They're like, "Hey, bro, you want this Christian movie? I don't like what no more."
No, they give you like the
He
most
knows-
fucking. They give you the most fucking random assortment of movies. Is what I'm trying to say.
He knows I'm a movie collector. That's why.
There you go.
Even I would have been like, "No, thanks, bro."
Like
Well,
you keep it.
it's a free. I'm like, if it's free, I'll take it off your hands.
Hell no. I don't got space for that.
All right, so this next one is a VHS. It's a film with Chris Christopherson and Treat Williams. Flashpoint.
Never heard of that.
I've heard the
Good
name.
times. VHS release.
I'll
Probably gonna
remember
have-
those. Remember those good times.
Probably gonna have shitty picture quality. Jojo Fry says, "Let's talk about Jacob for a sec. He had to have undergone a transition."
What?
What?
Ah,
We're getting
yeah,
some.
fucking brain freeze, JoJo. Ow.
The fuck?
We're getting some trolls in here tonight.
What's
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Just gonna. Yeah, just ignore the trolls.
Yeah.
Oh, suck my
Uh,
cock. How about that? You want to
There
suck
you
this
go.
transition?
Fucking
bitch.
Here, we got A Star Is Born. Judy Garland.
Ow,
film.
dude. Fucking brain freeze.
You all right? You okay?
You
You
all
ever
right?
heard of brain freeze?
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, those hurt.
Yeah. Continue. Stars Born. I know. Which one is that? The fourth remake? The third remake?
Judy Garland.
Oh.
It's a 2-tape set.
That's the 30s one, isn't it? Or is it the
1954.
okay? Because there's like plenty. There's like a 30s version. There's a 40s version. There's a fucking 70s version. Then there's the 2018 one with Bradley Cooper.
So it's a 2-tape set. Also, restored version.
There you go.
So it's cool to have that. Here's
Remember a lot
another
of those 2-tape sets back in the day.
Here's another one. The Insider with Al Pacino and Russell Crowe.
Great movie.
I've seen that one time, but yeah.
That's a great movie.
There you go.
Yeah,
Um,
that's actually one of my favorite Michael Mann movies. Is The Insider.
got a film here with Sally Field, Alfred Molina. Not Without My Daughter.
Never heard of that.
Sally Field film.
Yeah, old wrestlers like Michael. You're gonna run out of space.
I don't care.
Just keep him in the bag. That'll save you some time.
Yeah. This one I don't know anything about. It's a singer, Sarah Brightman, live in concert.
Yeah, it definitely seems like one of those like concert tapes.
Yeah. This one I heard about. This has Julie Walters, Jamie Bell, Adam Cooper, Billy Elliot.
I have seen. I think I've heard of that one. I don't remember if I watched it or not. I think I might have.
Yeah.
But if I have, though, I remember really, really enjoying that.
Yeah, it was nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Original Screenplay and Best Director.
Let me see. Billy Elliot. Okay, I have seen it. Yeah, it's really freaking good. I remember it being a really, really good movie.
A film called Finding Joe, which I don't know what this is.
Don't know what that is.
These are like dollar DVDs that you would find.
Ones that you find at like the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that you would find at the Dollar Tree. The Snows of Kilimanjaro, which has Ava Gardner, Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck is one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, but I have no idea what that movie is.
This one, I don't know. Musical Moments. Whatever.
Nope.
Rescue from Gilligan's Island.
Nope. One on a bunch of shit that we haven't even heard of.
Family Enforcer and Four Deuces. Family Enforcer has Joe Pesci in it.
I mean, who doesn't love Joe Pesci?
Yeah, Four Deuces has Jack Palance in it.
But actually, like, okay, let's. I got a good question for you guys. Favorite Joe Pesci movie that's not Home Alone?
Goodfellas.
I'm gonna go with My Cousin Vinny.
I don't know.
It's a good one, isn't it?
I want to see The Super, but I've heard pretty funny things about The Super.
But I gotta go with My Cousin Vinny. That movie's fucking hilarious.
Next one here, and I've heard good things about this film.
Yeah, Old Restless says Goodfellas is a great choice. Hoosiers.
I've seen Hoosiers.
Great movie.
Rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
Yep. So
we got Be Cool, John Travolta, Uma Thurman.
heard of that one?
Never seen that.
Some family.
I think that movie. I think Be Cool is like another version of like Get Shorty.
Some 4 family collector set with the Derby Stallion with Zac Efron, Bailey's Billions with Dean Cain, A Horse for Danny, and Secret Agent Club with Hulk Hogan. I can tell that's gonna be shit.
Sounds like the greatest family pack of all time.
Andy Griffith Show.
That's definitely. My grandparents would love that for sure.
3 episodes. Dick Van Dyke Show.
But yeah, Andy Griffith is something that my grandparents would love.
Some old school Little Rascals. Classic.
How much shit did you buy, dude?
No, my friend gave these to me at work for free.
Oh my god.
Got like a whole got like 3 bags worth, like
No,
3
just
plastic
one bag.
bags worth.
Just one bag.
I know it's just one bag. I'm kidding. I was saying like 3 plastic bags worth.
Yeah. We got Beaches on VHS.
Heard of that one? Haven't
I
seen it.
heard very good things about. This one I seen clips of years ago. My Best Friend's Wedding with Julia Roberts.
Seen that.
Heard it's very good.
It's good, but not on the level of like Pretty Woman. Like Pretty Woman, like whenever you think of like peak Julia Roberts rom-com, that I always go back to Pretty Woman.
Now I have heard of this film.
I think about her fine ass as fucking Tinkerbell.
Hook. Oh man,
Now,
Hook is so good.
I have heard this film. I've heard pretty good things about it. This is Russell Crowe and Master and Command.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent movie. One of my faves. So good.
Scrooge. I think this is the 1935 film.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen that version.
We
I've seen
have,
Scrooged with Bill Murray.
I love Scrooge. We have the first season of Scandal.
I've never seen that.
I've heard good things.
Really?
About
Interesting.
Was it?
He's never seen Scrooged.
Oh wow! Watch it for this holiday season.
You have no reason. You have no room to talk, Michael. Shut up.
You have no room to talk since you haven't seen Pulp Fiction.
Scandal, the complete first season. Heard of it?
Heard of that show too, but never one to pique my interest.
Washington. This is another probably like Christian film. How I Saved the President.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is this? Oh, this has the kid from Jumanji in it.
No way. Is that Peter?
Yeah.
No way. I refuse to believe that's freaking Peter from Jumanji.
That is him. His
No
name is
way.
back there, Bradley Pierce.
Wow.
Oh, you know who else is in this movie?
What?
Robert Napper.
Wow.
Robert Napper, Victoria Justice.
What?
What?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
did this come out?
It came out.
It had to have come out like shortly after Jumanji.
shortly after Jumanji.
Like it had to.
Yeah, because he looks older in The Borrowers with John Goodman. So this had to be done.
Yeah.
This had to be done before or after Jumanji.
Does it not say on the back of the case?
No,
Doesn't say what year it came out.
doesn't say what year.
What's it called?
It's called How I Saved the President.
How I Save.
Type in Bradley Pierce.
Oh, it popped up. Don't worry. No, I don't want to go to freaking. Oh my god, no. 1995.
Oh, so it came out the same year as
Oh.
Jumanji.
It came up. I'm looking at it on Letterboxd. It said 1997.
What the fuck, man? Well,
And we got
Google popped up with 1995, so I don't know. And then IMDb says The Undercover Kid, 1996. So
I don't know what's going on with that.
literally,
Look what
look, it says The Undercover Kid, and then the poster says How I Saved the President. What the fuck?
that might be
It definitely is an alternate. It definitely seems like they got alternate titles for that.
All right, so next we have Miss Congeniality 2.
I've seen it.
See I don't remember that sequel at all. I've seen the first. I like the first one though.
He threw this in.
Yes. Yes.
This.
You're keeping that shit.
No, I'm selling that shit.
You are keeping that
I'm
shit.
selling that shit. It's a bootleg.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Then sell that.
We got How to Be a Player.
bootleg.
I think
Never
this
even
has-
heard of that.
This has Bill Bellamy in it. The comedian Bill Bellamy. I think it's Def Jam's How to Be a Player.
Oh, okay.
Yes, has Bill Bellamy, Bernie Mac. Yeah. So
Interesting.
I want to see how to be a player. I've heard pretty good things about it. It's pretty funny. I heard. We have
There you go.
some old school stuff. Dragnet.
Dude, how much shit did you get in this past week?
He
Shit.
said he gave me all this. I was surprised. I was not expecting all this.
I said I gotta go in like 10 minutes, so damn.
We got the man with the golden arm.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Some Lassie.
Oh, that's classic.
Uh,
That's classic. I
General
grew up with
Murder
the Lassie
Case.
films. I grew up with those Lassie films.
Beverly Hillbillies.
My mom loves that.
Yeah.
My favorite brunette with Bob Hope.
Nope.
The last time I saw Paris.
Nope.
That sounds familiar.
Some
That
more
does
Little
not.
Some more Little Rascals.
That's cool.
Old school.
I grew up
Classic.
with the 90s movie though.
We got The Great Caruso.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of that.
The fact that there's not even a case over it doesn't even help shit.
Well, it's VHS though.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying.
Ozzy and Harriet.
what the fuck? It just doesn't stop. This is the biggest Walmart bag I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's not gonna stop.
And some stuff
The
out-
agony.
Some stuff out probably will not show. I mean, like who cares? It's workout DVD.
Sell that shit. You'll make some money off of that.
Shrek 2
What
That's
the
another
hell?
bootleg.
What the hell, dude?
And-
Why are we even showing that?
and District 9, which
Yeah,
I already have.
the bootleg version.
Yeah, which I already have. So there you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Jesus.
My God, dude, that's crazy.
Let me look up The Great Caruso. What year this is? Oh, this is a 50s movie. It's a musical.
Gotcha.
Who you know who's in this film? The guy who played Alfred from 60s Batman.
Nice.
The 60s one. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's something right there.
All right, Luke,
right.
your turn.
All right, I'll go through my stuff. Got one DVD, but this is just for nostalgia purposes. I got the Rugrats Mysteries DVD. Found it for like $3. So I was like,
You could just get the complete series.
I'm weird that way. I like buying the collections, like the
complete
compilation
series DVD.
ones.
The complete series DVD is just cheaper DVD, but the discs are stacked up on.
That's the
some-
thing I hate. Like, is stacked discs. I hate that.
Yeah.
And I got this off of Amazon. Got Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner.
I heard it's a very long movie.
I've seen it.
Got Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses
Seen those.
to complete that trilogy right there. Because I got since I got Three from Hell on Steelbook down there. Then got The Warrior's Way. I'd only heard of this because of Jeremy Johns, believe it or not. That's the only reason why I've heard of this movie. And this was also like $4. So I was like, I'll get it. Okay, if I need a couple of movies to make me laugh from Blumhouse, I found the two movies that are going to fill that void. Yep. Truth or Dare and Fantasy Island.
It's sad that I own both of
I'm gonna
those.
check out Truth or Dare.
It's
No,
horrible,
don't
but
do it.
so funny.
Don't
You know
do
why
it.
I want to check it out? Because what's her name was in it? From The Flash.
Oh,
Violet Dean.
I didn't watch The Flash.
Yeah.
though.
oh, gotcha. Thank
Oh,
God.
you want to watch Truth or Dare, but you don't want to watch fucking Goodfellas. Okay.
Or what other Martin Scorsese film that he hasn't seen that?
Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It was just a
That-
joke.
Then got Molly's Game. Really good movie right there. I actually got this for free. It was like $12, but like for the stuff I was buying, I actually got this one for free. I got The Kid Who Would Be King on 4K. I remember liking it when I first saw it.
Looks
And then-
cheap when I saw the trailer.
One of my favorite Shyamalans, Split.
Awesome movie.
Finally got it on 4K. Then at Barnes and Noble, got a few things. Got The Birds.
Hell yeah.
And then
I
this
just
was
talked about
30% off. And this is a new release. This was 30% off when I found it. Yep. Woman in the Yard. Good movie.
All Wrestler says Fantasy Island is watchable.
It's
No.
what it's watchable if you have the right mindset. Like I think that's honestly the way to do it. It's you watch it with the right mindset.
Awful.
You know, it was funny. I saw All Wrestler said, "Gotta do a watch along for How I Saved the President."
All right, and then we got a couple of keynote titles at Barnes and Noble that were 50% off. Got I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, starring Clive Owen, and Brick on 4K. I think this was Ryan Johnson's first movie.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a weird fucking movie. Weird, but so good. And then just picked this up today. Got A Working Man on Blu-ray. Because fuck Walmart, they didn't freaking have drop.
That's
Fuck
something I
Walmart.
can get online
Yeah,
on
but
Amazon.
yeah, guys, that'll do it for episode 19. And the announcement that I was going to say for the end is because is next week, since it's episode 20. We're not really going to be doing news topics. We're actually going to do a game night where we're going to start off with a little bit of where I'm going to be judging, and we're going to do we're going to start out with a little bit of regular trivia, like movie trivia. Then we're going to play a little bit of Family Feud Movie Edition, which is this little game right here that I picked up recently, and then we're going to go to this game called Poorly Explained Movies. So I'll explain more about it when we actually get to the game night. So, but I'm really looking forward to doing that stream next week for you guys. I can't tell you how excited I am to finally do a game night on my channel. So thank you everybody so much for coming into the chat. Thank you, of course, Jacob, for joining us tonight. It was a lot of fun.
And fuck the trolls that were in here.
Guys. Old Wrestler says, who are the contestants? Still to be we're gonna actually surprise you guys with the contestants. We're Michael and I are still trying to contact some people that want to join us on the game night. So but yeah, it'll be a fun stream next week. So again, thank you everybody so much for coming in. Fuck the trolls. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.